I mean, when I open up Twitter, the only tweets I see are a couple of yours and 6 or 7
Just
of
remember,
Elon Musk.
The Republicans can't get their own act together.
Donald Trump is going to be a dictator. And today it's Donald Trump is just being puppeteered by other people.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Elon Musk is a massive disruptor. Democrats and Republicans aren't sure what to do about the change. I'll only tell you that it is good news because the people are being heard. And that really has nothing to do with Elon Musk making some kind of a power move. It's actually an anti-power move. He's not trying to rein control of what is said. He's using a communication device to hear from all of us. I'm John Mike Keene. This is about the rise of X and Twitter.
I mean, when I open up Twitter, the only tweets I see are a couple of yours and 6 or 7
Just
of
remember,
Elon Musk.
Jeff said it, the 2 most influential tweets, Elon's, Jennings.
But think about this. $27 billion bought him exactly what he wanted, and that's unfettered access. Now, I hope he uses it well, and I hope he uses Doge to the credit of all these great opportunities to cut spending. I really, really genuinely hope he's successful. But if he acts like this and uses that Twitter power to wreck the car, I mean, we want change, but not all change is good change.
That guy has a really bad part in his hair, really bad hair of a parakeet. He does not understand what Elon Musk did. He's saying Elon Musk used his $47 billion to buy Twitter and purchased access, and that is not true. That is a really bad take. He's blind. I don't know if he knows that he's blind, but he is. What Elon Musk did was, like I said, he bought a communication device that allows our voices to be heard. They're no longer being censored and crushed down. He opened it up and he's letting them flourish. That is not something bad. Now, traditional media did have a stranglehold on communication. That is, MSNBC doesn't allow me to speak. Twitter does, X does, allows me to speak. We're allowed to go and post and say what we want. MSNBC does not allow us to speak. CNN does not allow us to speak. They also do not allow us to participate in the debate. In other words, they were dictating what the narrative was going to be and pushed it down on us from the top. Old media before X came along, they did what this guy said. That is, they purchased influence and they dictated, used their money and power to influence, to put lies in your head, to actually dictate lies into your head. And then they took away the microphone and crushed competing voices. That's the opposite of what Elon Musk did. Here's Elizabeth Warren.
Is it clear to you who Senator Schumer should be calling and negotiating with at this point? Is it Speaker Mike Johnson? Is it Donald Trump? Is it Elon Musk?
Let me say this one more time. There is no one for Leader Schumer to negotiate with. The Republicans can't get their own act together. And until they can, there's nothing for us to do. We have a deal. There's a deal sitting on the table. You know what? The Republicans right now could go back over there and vote, send the deal that had been negotiated, which would pass because it would have bipartisan support, send it over to the Senate. I predict it would pass the Senate and we would be done. Crisis averted. But the Republicans would rather have a crisis, would rather blow this up because they're all doing whatever the great and powerful Mr. Musk wants them to do.
Do you think there's going to be a government shutdown?
Ask Elon Musk.
What Pocahontas is saying there is she's trying to keep a grip on the past and keep it going. We negotiated a deal. That form of government where they go in a back room and Hakeem Jeffries and Mike Johnson and Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer, which is what happened. They went into a back room, put together a 1,500-page continued resolution bill, and then brought it to their respected politicians to vote on within 24 hours. That is, they weren't able to read the bill, and then they're going to vote on it and pass through. That form of government's gone, guys. That's not going to work now. Elizabeth Warren is saying they could still pass that deal with bipartisan support. 24 hours ago, that might have been possible. That might as well be 300 years ago now, because that's in the past. It is not going to happen that way anymore.
I mean, the counter argument is if he gives information to people that they didn't previously have or some transparency into our government and they act on it, is that necessarily a bad thing? I might Or I might offer that.
I think that's a great idea.
You think
Absolutely,
Elon Musk
I do.
is actually telling people things that they couldn't find out, except for Elon Musk? This
Elon
great
Musk
reporter,
is doing this
right?
to gin up people, to call their congressmen or congresswomen and tell them to vote against something Elon Musk doesn't want them to vote for because it doesn't directly benefit Elon Musk. Let's be very clear. He's not here.
How do you know that?
He's not. How do I know that? Because look at this bill.
You're
Look at
making
the
an
stuff-
allegation. It's a serious allegation. I mean,
Yes,
you're
it's a
essentially
very-
alleging corruption.
I'm not. No, first of all, I'm not alleging corruption. I'm alleging that Elon Musk has a particular interest in seeing certain things happen that benefit Elon Musk's business. And that's a fact. He's a businessman. He's not here as a staffer. If you were a staffer, if you were working on the Hill, then he should go work on the Hill. Doge is not, he's purposely not going into the government because then he'd have to show a lot more information about himself than he and Vivek Ramaswamy want to. So now they're just advisors. They're unpaid advisors.
That's Julie Roginski, Democrat strategist, and she might be careful what she wishes for because there is serious proposals to make Elon Musk or Vivek Ramaswamy or both the Speaker of the House. And so they might actually get involved with government. It's entirely legal what they're proposing. Now, what she's saying is that Elon Musk is only doing it for personal business practices. Really bad take. In fact, I've heard Joy Behar on The View say the same thing. It's so wrong. Elon Musk actually told you why he bought Twitter. And it's because he believes that free speech was going to die if he didn't buy it. He was 100% right on that. And it would be a terrible move as a businessman to buy Twitter because it was so unprofitable and remained a huge loss for him until he recently turned the business around. And not a lot of people would take that loss, would put $47 billion of their own money up to buy something. It's because he loves free speech. These people are all, they're so wrong.
For that reason, Elon Musk is puppeteering Donald Trump and every other member of Congress
what,
that he
Abby?
wants to,
Abby,
and every other member of Congress that he wants to benefit Elon Musk.
I'm not, sure
in
that Trump
October,
is, I'm not sure Trump is doing anything to dissuade people
in
of
October,
that position.
In October, the principal Democratic argument was Donald Trump is going to be a dictator. And today it's Donald Trump is just being puppeteered by other people.
Well, you could be
Which
both.
is
You
it?
could be both. Or you could
Which
be
is
both.
it?
Oh, it can be both. Whatever bad label they can give, they'll give to Donald Trump, even still. But he went from being a dictator to now he's being puppeted by Elon. I'll let you guys tell me in the comments below. Do you think Donald Trump's the kind of guy to be puppeted by Elon Musk? I think there's a mutual friendship, a real respect there. They're having a lot of fun. I haven't heard a single change that's bad. Where's the bad change that Elon Musk and Trump are proposing? Elon Musk is just talking about, let's tell all of the American public about what's in the bill. And then America saw what's in the bill and said, no, this is terrible. And then it got pulled. What is anti-Democrat, anti-American about communication and transparency? How is that, again, here's the other thing. How's that being a dictator or a totalitarian? Doesn't Trump want that too? I'm John Mike Keene.